Hello, 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 everybody. My name is Amista, and I'm here to do some tarot reading and just have some fun catching up with people, all that kind of good stuff. I'm just making my phone be silent really quickly. That way we don't have any interruptions. How's everybody doing today? I'm going to go ahead and clear my cards really quickly. And then our first reading is going to be what is our best manifestation advice over the next 24 hours. So that'll be the first thing we look at. And then after that, as people start to come into the room, we'll start doing little readings for people as they show up. And we'll just see how long I'm here for that. Obviously, the more you share this video, the longer I stay because the more people there are here to read for. And that's, kind of the whole purpose here. Just to come on and read for people and have a little fun. I really enjoy reading. I've been reading for the public since 2012, so I really like reading for people. I do offer private readings for those who are interested in those. You can check out my website in the description below to find out all about that. And all my contact information is on that website as well. That's the best way to get a hold of me, is to use some of that. Let's see what we have here. Get my cards all cleared and we'll take a peek. Cheryl Ford. Hello, hello. Thank you. Nice to be back. I came back, what night was that? Last night? No, maybe Monday night. Sunday or Monday. But I was late. Later than usual. Nobody actually came in the room, I think. Or maybe one person. I don't think there was anybody, though. I did not stay long for that. All right, let's start with our manifestation advice right off the bat. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that, Miss Cheryl. Manifestation advice over the next 24 hours. Think about what you would like to manifest, and then we'll have advice to do that over the next 24 hours. I forgot I like to light my candle before I actually go online. Let me do that. Get a little extra spirit involvement in some of these readings. Okay, so best manifestation advice starts off with the Celtic owl. This would say that whatever it is we're trying to manifest, there's something where we need to really think about our position. What do we want to manifest? How do we want to manifest it? We want to look at that from different angles and make sure that we're going about this in the best way possible. After that, we have our sorceress or our high priestess, which says that whatever this is that we're trying to manifest, it really pays off to tap into the energy. Our sorceress is somebody like me who knows things we have no business knowing. But also she's somebody who knows how to manipulate energy, how to manifest things in a way that is in touch with the spiritual realities and spiritual laws. So first thing is really make sure that we have a good perspective on what we want to manifest and how to do it. And then dig into what can we do energetically to help that manifestation come into being. And then we're ending up with the 8 of spirals in reverse, which basically says, zip them lips. We're not telling anybody what we're manifesting. We're letting it come to be. And then if somebody wants to ask about it, we can. But otherwise, we're not really saying anything about what this is that we want to manifest. Lots of reasons for that. Sometimes when we say something about what we want to manifest, then people come up with little ideas about why it might not work, that maybe we hadn't thought about before. And as long as we don't think about those obstacles, a lot of times they don't even impact us. But once we start giving our attention to them, we bring them in. So a lot of times it's important to keep those lips zipped. Keep those lips zipped about the things that you want to bring in. Make sure we've got the best possible perspective, angle on these things that we want to bring in, and then work on what is the energetic side of this. Right now it's time to do the energetic work. It's not time to do the rubber meets the road work just yet, not this 24 hours. All right, so that's what we have for best manifestation advice over the next 24 hours. It looks like we've got 3 people in the room, so I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 6 and write it down. And whoever puts that number in the chat first is going to be the first person that I read for today. Number between 1 and 6. I know there's a little bit of a delay. I'm not going to get impatient. Can you hear me talking myself off the ledge right there from the impatience? 3. Cheryl Ford, you managed to get it right off the bat. Yep. Look at you. It's in that corner there, along with all my other notes on that page. All right, so Miss Cheryl, do you have a specific question for me today, or do you want a message from Spirit? And thank you to the other person who gave a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Boop-a-da-doo-doo-doo-doo. Everybody, don't forget, share this video out with other people. The more people we have in the room, the more fun we have. What a lovely day, 90. Hello, hello. Glad to see you, honey bunny. How are you? Message from Spirit for Cheryl Ford. Okay, here we go. Cheryl Ford. Everybody else be on the lookout for a piggyback message. See if you get a message while I'm reading for Cheryl. If you notice that it resonates for you, please make good use of it in your life. If it is not resonating, please don't stretch it out, scrunch it up, run over it, or throw it in the dryer to try to make it fit. Let whoever needs to hear it, and see if the next one fits you better. I'm glad to hear that you are good. All right, so what we have coming up can be past, present, or future. I'm speaking about it as if it is the present because the cards are on the table in front of me right now. We start off, Ms. Cheryl, with the 5 of Mirrors in reverse. 5 of Mirrors in reverse talks to me about this idea of letting go of some kind of heartache, heartbreak, injury, injustice, insult, anything like that. Letting go of an old grudge. Maybe it's not even an old grudge. Maybe you let go quickly, but letting go of some kind of disappointment. Many times this is giving forgiveness to someone, whether they asked for it or not. And sometimes it's not even that act of giving forgiveness, but just of letting things be water under the bridge. Okay. Now, what is this crossed by? This is crossed by the Magician or the Raven's very auspicious card. And so what we have showing up here is that whenever you let go of whatever this grudge or hurt is, that actually is magical in your life. It allows you to move forward more weightlessly, with less weight than what you have been carrying around. And a lot of times when we're not letting water be under the bridge, when we're holding on to those hurts or injustices or grudges, we are carrying weight that we don't even realize that we're carrying. So letting go of this is really beneficial to us, maybe even more so than to the other person. You will have that opportunity. You'll see how we work this here in just a couple minutes. By the way, guys, don't forget to share this video around. The more people in the room, the more fun we have. Now, let's see, for your best advice or heads up, Miss Cheryl. I didn't even write your name down. Normally, I write you guys' name down before I start reading. So you're starting off with the Watcher or the Queen of Mirrors, okay, followed by hello, Nicole, followed by the 3 of Mirrors, followed by the Poet or the King of Scrolls. So Nicole, if you want to catch me live again, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. That'll help you to know when I go live. So I don't have a normal schedule. I have Uranus in my 6th house, so I don't do a normal schedule very well. Let's see. So the Watcher with the 3 of Mirrors and the Poet. This is really interesting because it talks about this idea that once you've let go of this old insult or injury and you're not holding on to it, holding a grudge about it anymore, with the Watcher, you're like observing. You're waiting to see, is this person going to do the same thing? Is there going to be a change in behavior? You're not really committing to any idea about what they're going to do with this, where you let go of this in the past. And so this is just kind of keeping an eye out, seeing what happens, looking at this much more objectively than you could otherwise. Now, with the 3 of Mirrors, this tells me that as you're watching, you're able to spend, some pleasant time with this person, at least on a friendly level, if nothing else. And then the Poet tells me a little bit about this person. The Poet is going to be somebody maybe they're male because it is a king, but if they're not male, this could be a female that has, let's say, a more assertive personality. Okay. But this is going to be somebody who is very intellectually stimulated. They really like to have those deep conversations. They like to be able to have some quick back and forth witty banter as well. They may enjoy even a good debate. They're very good with words. They could very much be a poet or a lyric writer, something like that as well. And so this person is also very logical. They don't include their heart or their emotions in a lot of the decisions that they make. And they're very detail oriented and good at putting together a plan or a strategy and at following through with that. So, this is the type of person that we're talking about where you forgave something, where you let something be under the bridge, and now you're just kind of watching. You're spending some time with them in a friendly way, kind of watching to see how are they handling this. Are we going to have a repeat infraction or not? All right. So that's what I've got for you, Miss Cheryl. I hope that makes sense for you. All right. So looks like we have two people in the room. I'm picking a number between 1 and 4. Whoever puts that number on the board first will be the next person that I read for. Number between 1 and 4. Boom bada boom 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 bada boom 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 bada boom 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 bada boom. You are quite welcome, my friend. Quite welcome. Anybody here who wants a reading, if you pick a number between 1 and 4 and it happens to match up with the number I just circled, you'll be the next person that I read for today. Give a little bit of time for guesses. I know there's a delay on the line for many people. A little more time. And then after that, it'll be time for me to take off if nobody wants to have a reading. It'll be time for me to get on with the rest of my life. Oh my gosh, I have such a big to-do list today too. Oh, overwhelming. All right, well, I'm not seeing anybody put any guesses in. It is time for me to pack it up and get along with the rest of my day. Everyone, thank you very much for being here and for keeping me company. Peace out.